in the third episode. Okay, I think we're back. We're going to give a minute for people to see us. If you can see us, say something, alright, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, alright, we're just going to see what pros found there. Okay, yeah, Price is Right theme song. Fair enough.
Find highly rated
It's
products
Pachinko.
at
What do you
prices you'll love.
expect?
Yeah.
Start
It's
your
for
search
kidding.
on Amazon.ie today.
It looks like I'm the only one doing it.
It's all skill here.
Okay, it's playing ads again, so... hold on now. Dragon Fae, if you're there, can you say hello, please? Real quick.
Ready to play your cards right? Find
Your
us
stream's
on the
back
web.
up, Crip.
I know, I just want to make sure that other people can see it.
There we go.
You gotta get an appropriate extension for YouTube.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I need to get that extension for YouTube as well, but I think I might wait till I can upgrade from a laptop to a PC before I do that. I have been at least putting the VODs up on YouTube, so there is that. Anyway, okay, we were about to play Wizard Gizzard. Who is participating in the game Wizard Gizzard?
Yo.
Yeah, I know you, but I want to see if there's anyone else who wants to compete with you.
I hadn't planned to.
Yeah, because I'm going to be honest, like, these mini games aren't as fun unless there's, like, more than one person playing.
Do it, fine.
Yeah.
Selena will drag
How is it
the...
charisma caster? She can't do Arcana, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, and I'm also a charisma caster that has like 3 spells.
I know, but, like, you guys are at university, so...
Selena will take the cello that she's still playing over there, and we'll also play Wizard Gizzard at the same time.
Now. It says make a dexterity arcana check. What the fuck?
What?
What the hell's a dexterity arcana?
A dexterity arcana check would be if you're proficient in arcana, you add your proficiency plus your dexterity. Is what it would be.
Okay, there you go. Otherwise, it's just a straight dex roll. I guess that's what it is, because I have no idea what else that could mean.
Well, if it's a straight dex, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's meaning for like you're adding your arcana to it, if you're proficient in arcana, you add your proficiency bonus to a dexterity roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then I'm playing.
All right. So you can also encourage. Okay, actually, as soon as you emerge to, as soon as each of you emerge to play one, you will actually hear, directed specifically at Grotrix, there is just a small number of students who are booing at you.
What?
Grotrix specifically. They're just booing you.
Grotrix is going to turn around and Grotrix is going to turn to the direction of whoever's booing me.
Yeah. You just see a couple of kids a couple of other students who seem to actually be from the Play Actors Guild.
Getting booed already.
Yeah. They're like, boo! Boo!
I give them I just kind of like do the Hulk Hogan like ear listen.
Yeah.
Try.
I know
for this one.
Yeah, there aren't any cheers. It's just specifically booing at Grotrix for whatever reason. I wonder who could have put them up to this.
I nudge Grotrix.
Hmm.
Already got some friends.
I'm trying to pump up the booing, just going, yeah.
I will say, this is
Mess with their drinks. I'm a stagehand. I can mess with their drinks later.
Grotrix is just keeping an eye on who's doing it, just like he's going to look over and then just like snort out a bunch of like frosty fog. You know the fog that you'd see when you're outside on a really cold day?
yeah.
Just that over his nose, just like at them, just.
Make me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Plus 5. Come on. 22.
All right, yeah, you scared them off, essentially, the ones who were booing you. Right, yeah, so that's what happens there. Yeah, they scarper off, intimidated. So now we are
As they're running, I'm just gonna do the dog snap where they kind of like don't actually like threateningly bite, they just kind of like
Yeah,
snap at the air.
yeah, I get that.
Just that. will trick them.
All right, so
I'm gonna say, look in chat. This is what I'm doing to them, to any of them.
in our Discord chat.
Yeah, the Discord chat.
The Undertaker look.
I'm giving them my uncle's look of straight up.
Roll up the eyes. Yeah, that's right. Your uncle is the Undertaker. I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Anubis is the nephew of the Undertaker.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
What the?
yeah.
Anubis, how did I not know this?
Oh, I think I'm
I'm
just.
such a huge fan of your uncle.
Yeah, the Anubis has just.
I'm such a
crashed
huge
with
fan of your uncles.
Oh,
Amazing.
he's actually got himself on screen doing the eyes roll. You actually do have somewhat of a family resemblance to him as well.
You do.
We actually see it. Yeah.
I am such a huge fan. I am such a huge fan of your uncle.
Yeah. Anyway.
It hurts doing it, but I can do it.
Yeah, he
I
can
love
do.
it for him. It fucking hurts though. Like
I can imagine.
Well, if he wants to be in a movie, he'd make a good Abe Lincoln.
Yeah. Well, I think he's a little bit past that now. But anyway.
Wait and see. You could wait and see. You just convince your uncle to come play a round of D&D with us.
Oh God.
Anyway.
anyway,
Yeah.
God.
As awesome as that is, we do have to continue on our game.
Yes.
Right, so we're playing Wizard Gizzard. So it doesn't say how many rounds it is. To determine how many spheres a character lands in a bucket. So how many spheres are there? Lava sphere from the bucket. The game takes 1 minute to play. Character who takes. All right, let me just see here.
You want to
So-
do like a D20?
It takes 1 minute to play, so I think that each of you should make 10 of these checks.
So you want to do like 10D20 plus
Yeah, all right.
what like
Plus a
athletic?
dex roll, or a dex plus proficiency if you're proficient in Arcana.
Oh, I actually am. So I think with my Arcana.
Yeah, you
think
don't
I-
add
I think
your
I- I
Arcana,
think
you
I-
add your
I-
proficiency to your
plus
dex
Arcana.
throw.
Hold on, let me
One
see.
proficiency, one set, or 10 sets?
10 sets.
I have a
That's
plus.
okay.
Oh, I
Let
have a
me
plus 5 in Arcana.
okay.
Haha.
Let me just. It doesn't say what the check is. It doesn't say it here, which is really weird. Right. Actually, I think what it is you're supposed to compete with these. So you're each supposed to throw one in. It says it takes a minute to play and a 6-second round. Okay, so I'm going to give you marching orders. I know you just rolled a lot there, but I think it's better if you each roll one number at a time. So what we'll do is, Anubis, you were first, so you'll do the first roll, then Selena, and then Noct. All right, so. And we'll do that about 10 times.
What about me?
Are you playing as well? Okay, so 4 times
Yeah.
then. Okay, you're last then, bros, if that's all right. Move yourself to
That's
where.
fine.
Yeah, move yourself to where the others are, so we see that where you're playing.
I'm there.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. That's your Owlin token. I keep looking for another dragon. Okay. All right.
Hold on.
And Javanish is Javanish actually has a present for you guys. If for the winner, there is a prize to be won. So Javanish is going to be the master of ceremonies. I'm just going to move him over here.
Oh, I didn't.
All right.
So what is it? Plus Arcana?
No, it is. If you're proficient in Arcana, it's Dex plus your proficiency.
So it's plus. So I have a +5 in Arcana because I am proficient.
Yeah, but what is it's your
What's your
your
dexterity?
proficiency is +2. What's your dexterity?
3, I think.
Okay, so it is a +5 then.
I think my
Okay.
3 for my dex is the same thing.
Yeah. So it's a +5 then. That's all right.
Let me see.
All right. So what is who here is proficient in Arcana?
I am.
Calligraphy is.
All right.
No, yeah,
So you add your proficiency with your dex mod for this if you're proficient in it. If you're not, it's just your dex.
Yeah, I have a +5 in Arcana.
There you go.
Yeah, so
All right. So
D20.
yeah. So everybody do one roll. So we're going to start with Anubis. Do one roll there, please. I know you did just a 10, but we should do it one at a time because the whole point the whole point is to see who get the one with the highest roll each round gets a ball in.
15.
All right, there we go. Oh, did you just make a wizard gizzard thing, Selena?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta stand out.
14. Okay. So we got two. So far it looks like Orion might get the first ball in. So next up is Grotrix. Grotrix, go ahead.
He already did.
Did he?
He got a
Just
10.
did 10.
10. Okay.
Okay,
Rose?
my turn. Nope.
All right. So point one to Orion. Next round, round 2.
All right. 11.
11. All right. Selena. All right.
Go on.
Oh,
Okay.
Grotrix might get it this time. And pros.
Okay. Just went.
All right. So point 1 point to knocked for Grotrix. So we got to tie this apart next round. Okay, Anubis.
Come on. 16.
Okay, that is a high one. Okay, so next up in the round.
I'm absolutely terrible at this game, apparently.
All right, knocked. Roll for Grotrix. Okay,
Nine.
not great. Pros, you're up.
Oh! Calligraphy got 18.
All right, so it's 3 spread across. Okay, so all right, Anubis, go ahead. You nearly got that one.
Woo! 23.
Whoa, that one's going to be tough to beat. Right.
I will point out, by the way, I
Yeah.
will point out, I physically have to get a natural 20 to beat that.
Yeah, but that's a 1 in 20 chance, so roll it. Oh,
18.
unfortunately, no. Okay, knocked.
Come on.
I only got an 8.
Calligraphy.
Only a 19.
All right, so we got 2 so far for Orion. All right, Orion, roll again.
$23 again.
Anubis,
All right,
Sunday is coming.
Selena.
Oh my.
Oh,
Sunday is coming.
21.
Selena's not good. Oh, okay.
23.
All right, that one's a tie, so I'm just going to give a point to both of you for that one.
So I think. So I'm currently at 4, I believe.
Yes, you are. No, you're at 3. You're at 3.
I'm at 1.
You were tied
I'm
just a
at
second.
2.
Yeah. All right. So Anubis, roll again because that was just the 3rd round. There, we're on round 4.
11.
All right. Okay.
I'm just do 5 rounds. Since I'm at 2 and he's at 3 and 6
Oh,
rounds.
there you go.
Yeah, 5 rounds. 5 rounds. Yeah. So this is round 6, I think.
Thank you.
Okay.
Selena
Selena's on the board now.
There's one last.
Is it the last round?
No, we have 2 more rounds.
2 more rounds. Okay.
There we go. 24.
I might as well not even roll. I literally can't beat that.
Just roll anyway.
The only way I could beat that is if I got a natural 20 because of...
Yeah. But still,
Yeah,
again, a natural 20 is a chance. Okay, this is the last round,
Yeah.
but Orion has got 4 now.
Oh!
All right.
I didn't do much better.
And Noct got a second point. Okay. So,
Hey!
tied for second place is Noct and Calligraphy. Sorry, Calligraphy and Grotrix. First place.
No, calligraphy and tree.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
second point, so I
Yeah.
only had 2.
Yeah, they both had 2. You both had 2.
I have 3 now.
Oh, you have 3. Okay, so you're in third place then. And the one who won is look. I will say this, Selena. At least you didn't finish with 0 points. You got 1 at least. Oh, there's dead silence there.
It happens.
Oof.
Mad. She's mad. She's mad at
You
me.
No. You hear the cello that's been playing this entire time just sort of screech off. God damn it.
All right. Yeah.
Also, sorry to everybody, every headphone user out there. That was really, really loud. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. She's gonna get me back come Sunday.
Okay. Everybody, for people you're friends with who are here, you each get a point towards that. So that's your second point with Javanish there, Anubis. You get another Calligraphy. You get a point apiece for both Nora and Cataris. Grotrix, like you definitely get a point with Greta. So everybody gets a point up with that.
Do I get
So
a point
Greta
for
is
Aurora?
So you get 1 for Aurora. Yes, I forgot to mention that. Believe it or not, like she's a sports groundkeeper, so she actually does care about this sort of competition stuff. Yeah, that's her job outside of like the music stuff.
Well, it's the same as me. That's also my job.
Oh yeah, that's right. You found it out from her last week.
Yeah, I found that out last week.
Yeah. All right then. Oh yeah, and just so you know, the guy who's I should mention this. The guy who runs the tavern is Tulk the Bulk Tusktooth. The Bulk is obviously his nickname. Yeah. I wonder if he has a friend called Skull. Anyway.
I'm actually kind of wondering if he's related to Ford.
Who knows?
Captain, since Ford's name literally is Captain Tusktooth.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Tusktooth is here. All right, so with that over, there is a clanging coming from the back, and a woman comes running out. A dwarf woman comes running out of the back of the store. I was like, oh, actually, wait. Before we get to that, Javanish goes over to you, Orion, and he hands you a grey bag of tricks. Now that is a magic item in 5e. You can go check that out.
They're such fun magic items. Bag of Tricks is such a fun magic item.
So Javanish gives you that. You won't be able to use it for this next bit because you do need an hour to attune to magic items. And a woman, this is Curtie. She's the one who works back in the. She comes running out. She's like, "There's some sort of steam monsters in the kitchen. They're making a mess." And yeah, there is just like huge banging, clanging going on right now. So it is your job to go deal with this. So Javanish also gets up and he also starts heading over there. So I'm going to have him assist you this time as a first year student. I am going to just reveal the kitchen now. Let me just see, what is the draw tool again? There it is.
My father did not pay this much money to get me in here to have to deal with this every single day. He will hear about this.
All of this, who else is from Ravnica?
Not me.
I'm trying to remember now which other student. Not many other students here will be from Ravnica. So yeah, there are the steam methods. I have to change the music now because we're going into battle. Everybody who is a player roll for initiative. I'll have to roll for the steam methods and also Javanish. So
Just as a note, she changes shape. The clothes still fit.
I have to actually get a lore hold. I have to get a lore hold student actually,
Oh, there we
because
go.
he's
Bring it back to it.
he is actually a second-year student. Hold on now. Let me just see now. What is that
Oh,
called?
wow.
Yeah, just move yourselves to outside the kitchen and roll. Yeah, I'll then get everything lined up. God.
This
There we
is
go.
where I make
So
my
yeah, he
comeback.
is a lore hold apprentice, so he's actually pretty good.
This is where I make my comeback, everyone.
And
Natural
wait, you see
20
how
on the initiative roll.
wait, you see Selena's gonna miss every single one of her attacks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Maybe I'll
I'm gonna
get
make
everyone with a crit fail on initiative. For the record, her clothes still fit. She picked Owlin so she'd have wing and tail holes in her clothes.
Yeah,
so-
her clothes, like your clothes,
Nice.
you have magical Strixhaven student clothes. They would actually change with you, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah.
that would
So,
work fine.
all right, I have to roll for Javanish next, and then I also have to roll for the Steam methods. So let's see here. I will roll for Javanish first. 20 plus. I just got to roll his Dex, I think. Oh, his Dex is a +2. Not bad.
Oh, right. Nora hadn't seen her calligraphy's dragon form yet.
Yep. That is a
Crit.
19. Okay, so let me just see everybody's margin. So Selena is first up. I can see that. I have to roll for the methods next. I'll just get all the parties scoring first. So Selena first. Then who got second? I think it was Javanish. So I'll just put Javanish. Who was third in the order?
I got a 12.
You got a 12, so you're third. And I see that. Okay, so Brotrix is third. Then it is Orion. And then last
Orion
is.
hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, has he not? Okay, roll for me there.
No, because Orion's been trying. Because Orion had to go figure out what his initiative plus was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead there and roll. Sorry, I thought that 5 up there was yours.
13.
13. Okay, so you're just ahead of Grotrix then.
And me with my crit fail. My second crit fail in a row today.
Hey, at least you'll be able to help out if things go sideways. So I am just going to put Ryan, and then I have to roll for the Steam methods after I do this. So all right, so Callie's in. Now I got to roll for the Steam methods. So the Steam methods have that's just a flat D20. Natural 20 though, so they are going second.
Oh
What's their dexterity?
It's 0.
Okay.
You get 0 for
Yeah,
they are.
Their score is literally 10 for 11 for Dex, so flat roll. I won't tell you their other stats, but there you go.
Excuse me.
Yeah. All right. So, who is? So yeah. So Selena, you're first.
Cool. Bear with me a second. Because I am trying to figure something out, because I have one thing that I can do
Mm-hmm.
when I can figure out which spell I've got again.
Yeah.
Because I have a spell from the primer.
Okay.
Do.
Oh yes, I also have a primer, don't I?
Yes. Right, okay. I can't use it just yet anyway, that's fine. It's fine, I can't use it just yet. So, Selena is going to run in whilst also donning her entire armor set, and pulling out her Warhammer of Scales.
Yeah.
She's going to run 15 feet into here and then run straight to this Mephet. She's
Okay.
going to attempt an attack. No, attempt a Warhammer attack. Okay.
Okay.
When you want to hit with a 9 damage.
Yeah, that hits. So 9 damage. I will call that. Yeah, that one's 4. So I'm gonna 9. There we go. I crossed out the wrong thing there. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so that is. Selena, anything else you want to do for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything actually with regards to that.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's your turn over then. It is now the Steam Method's turn. So the first one is going to attack you with its... So yeah, this guy right here in front of you is going to attack you with its Steam Breath. So I would like a Dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Awesome. Dexterity saving throw. This is not fun. D20 plus 1. 5.
So yeah, that's 3 damage. Thankfully, that was a pretty fucking low roll. 3 fire damage, specifically.
Oh! No, that's 1 fire damage to me.
Oh? Okay.
I'm resistant to fire damage.
Fair enough. Okay. So,
Hey,
1, 2, 3...
so am I.
There we go. Okay, this guy's able to make it over here, and he is going to attack you with his claws.
Cool.
I don't think that hits. Okay,
Nope.
so those 2 methods are done. The other 2, this one's going to move over here to where Anubis is. They're both just going to attack. Okay, so this one actually is going to move over here to the door that you've opened. He is going to cast his cone, which should hit the 2 of you. So both Anubis... Now, thankfully, you're resistant to this, but I'm not sure if Grotrix is. So Grotrix and Anubis, I need you both to make a dex save for me there, please.
Dex save, okay. Plus 3.
Hold on. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So if you succeed, you... Well, okay, so already, Anubis, you're already taking 2. But if you succeed, it'll only be 1. Knocked, you failed, so you're taking
So I
full
took 2
fire
damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you took 5. You're not resistant to
Oh,
fire.
okay, for 5. Okay.
Yeah. Anubis
Yes.
is resistant to fire, but you're not.
Yes, I am not.
Yeah. Alright, and the other method is going to take a claw attack at Anubis there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. So, here's my saving throw, 16.
60. Yeah, you took
Anubis,
one. You took 1 damage.
Okay.
Damn, just outside. Just
Yeah.
outside.
You also got hit by... does a 16 hit your armor class, by the way?
Yes.
Alright then. So you will take... Let's see here now. You are going to take a d4 of slashing damage and half another d4 of fire damage. I'm going to roll these separately because one is slashing, the other one's fire, and you're resistant to one of them, so... Alright, so the first one's slashing damage. You take
Okay.
1 slashing damage.
Well, I just got a severe thunderstorm warning in my area.
Oh dear.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my.
Well, I hope it won't be as bad as they're saying. And you also take 1 fire damage. You can't get any lower than that. So you
I
took
was gonna
3
say,
damage in
so-
total.
So, if it's 1, would I technically not take any fire damage? I just absorb
No,
it?
you'd still take the 1 damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's minimum 1, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is how
Damn.
that works. Next up in... it's actually Javanish, so I'm still technically going. So Javanish is going to move inside. He should be able to... Yeah, so let's just see. So 1, 2,
Move through allied
3,
spaces.
4. Yeah, he can move here. He's not going to attack yet. He's going to cast Mage Armor on himself, so he can get... so he can move his AC from a 12 to a 15, and that's his turn. So next up is... is you, Orion. So you now get to counterattack. So
If I do my magma breath and I do it in a cone, I can get both of them, right? I think so.
I think so. Yeah. If you're going diagonal, you should be able to hit the 2 of them.
Oh, but no, they would resist the fire, but I think the force would be it.
Yeah. The bludgeoning. They'll still take the full bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So
Actually, no.
I don't remember.
Just roll 1d6 because they're completely immune to fire. The fire side won't hurt them, but the bludgeoning will. So they make a dex save. Is it? I'll roll for both of them now. Where's my mouse? There it is. Alright, so Method 1.
Come on, natural 1, natural 1, natural 1, natural 1.
18.
Damn you.
And the other one is an 11. So, I imagine 18's a success, so that'll be half bludgeoning damage. But the 11, does that fail?
I think so.
Okay, so roll a d6. Method 2 will take full damage from it, and Method 1 will only take half.
Yeah, because I think my DC is 15.
Yeah, that sounds about right for level 1. Or level 2, rather. So just roll a d6 there. You got pretty good con, so that makes it... Okay, so 1 takes 1... So number 1 takes 1 damage, and number 2 takes 3. Okay.
Oh, no. Don't you tell me context is restored when I can't see a map, you piece of...
Alright, there we go. So next up in the initiative is... Oh, sorry, did you have any bonus actions you want to take before I move on?
I can use a... I think I can use a spell as a bonus action, right?
If it's a spell that does a bonus action, yes.
God, I'm gonna have to re-look at some of this crap. Just see what the... Because I think... because I think I even use a cantrip as a bonus action.
No, that's not that is not something you can do unless it states that it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless the cantrip states it's a bonus action, you can only do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
All right then. All right, so Grotrix, it is your turn, but it's going to be difficult getting in.
Oh wait, I still have movement, don't I?
Yes,
I'm just gonna.
Can I just move through the? Can I just move out of the way? Well,
you can't move through an enemy.
You will get an opportunity to attack from both because they are within striking distance.
But you also can't move through them because they're an enemy.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
All right.
You'll only be able to move backwards.
Grotrix, you're up.
I'm just gonna go here and then do Sacred Flame. So I need them to make a dexterity.
Which one?
I'll do it on method. The one that's in front of Anubis.
That's 2. Okay, so you're doing it on method 2. So what save does it have to make?
Dexterity saving.
All right. Well, they're not great
dexterity
at that.
saving throw.
They are not great at that. So, although he got a nat 20, of course he did.
Oh, and he's fine.
Nothing happens.
And then that's my turn. Yep. So that's my turn.
All right. Right. So next up is Callie. Callie.
Okay. So, going to move to right about here.
Okay.
Say, pull out the Prismari Primer.
Yeah.
And cast Ice Knife.
Okay. Oh, are you shooting it between them in that space there?
Wouldn't matter. I'd still have to hit Selena anyway.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll fix this after the fight.
All right. So they have to make a dex save, right?
I have to make an attack roll and then they make the dex save. Either whether it hits or not.
I'm going to say it's a DC 10 to hit the floor, so don't worry about it. So roll your attack on the floor, and then the exploding ice would just explode. Or are you attacking a specific one?
Specific one.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
This one. Either way, it hits
Okay, 3. Okay.
everything with the blast. The first one's a straight attack on a hit. It does something.
Okay.
So 6 with my charisma. That is 6, right? I have to open like 8 windows here.
Do you have an 18 in your charisma?
Yes.
Yes, it would be a +6 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason I can tell you that is I also have an 18 in my charisma.
There you go. That's your answer.
Okay. First, I rolled the knife strike damage.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, that's a full
then
10.
they need to make the dex save.
Alright, so 3 took 10 damage, so I'm just going to mark that down.
And Selena will also have to make the dex save.
Alright, so the other one needs to make a dex save, and so does Selena. Okay, so there we go. That one got a 16. What happens? So is that high enough?
Half
damage.
stuff,
Half
so-
damage.
Half damage. Okay, so half
wait,
damage.
the half? Okay. I'll have to roll that then. And Selena? Full damage. Okay.
Sorry, Selena.
It's fine.
7 damage on that. Okay. Yeah, so method 4, because Selena already hit it, is looking... Oh, actually, that's 3 damage for that guy, so that's still looking real rough compared to everyone else.
I repeat, I shall heal that when we're done.
Okay. So we're back to the top of the round, so Selena...
That was cold damage, if that means anything at all.
No,
Yeah, that still hurts them, don't worry. Sorry, what was
Okay.
that, Selena?
Sorry, just trying to work this out. Hang on a second. Screw you. Pain in the ass. 1 second.
Alright.
Oh yes, apparently I now have 136 hit points. Misclick. I am one tanky person now, apparently.
Yeah.
No,
You're not level 15 yet. I'd say no. Actually, Paladin could probably get that amount of hit points at like level 12 or something. I don't know.
Paladin can get that at level 10 if they roll all max and have
yeah.
a +5 in their charisma in their con.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and the tough feat.
Yeah, and
Like,
tough
it's-
feat.
Yeah, you have to have a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
But you
a
can
lot.
get it at like level 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Whack. On the yellow one.
On the
Natural
yellow.
20.
Okay, that both those will hit.
No. That's the first
Oh,
one's an attack roll,
Oh,
and
I
the second
see.
one's the damage.
Okay, so that one you just hit is method. That method is dead now. That was method 4. All right, but here's the thing: when it comes to methods, they tend to
They
explode.
explode.
Yeah.
I know.
So let me just see what the DC is after I mark it like this. There we go. So let's see. Death Burst. I need you to make a. Now the other method's immune to this, so it doesn't have to make the save. I need you to make a dex save for me, please.
Another one.
Another one. DJ Khaled.
13.
13. Okay, that's a success. So you're going to take half damage.
I'm taking a quarter damage if it's fire damage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, no, actually.
Ah!
You take 1. You take 1 fire damage. I already put the death marker on it. You didn't have to put the X there, but yeah. Right. So, with do you have any bonus actions you want to take there, Selena?
I can take one later on, kind of. Not right now, though.
Okay, fair enough. It is the Mephit's turn then. So this Mephit is not going to move is going to move over here. Mephit 3, and Mephit 3, you both are going to have to make another dex save for me there because it is using its steam breath on you both. So Callie and Selena. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Selena, you're going to take quarter on that again.
Actually, can I do that? Have to
I'm
make
doing my
sure I
job,
have
kind
the
of.
Spell here. Yeah, me. Okay. Let me get the rules for said spell because I do not remember them.
Oh, is it a reaction spell that you're doing?
Yeah.
Absorb elements by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you roll it. Oh, sorry, you roll your save, and then whatever happens, you take half damage no matter what. Anyway.
All right. So
So basically, you are like me for the the turn.
Alright, so both of you took 1 fire damage from that then. It's a 3, so
Awesome.
it's going to be pretty low.
And now, Callie, the moment you attack something, you can also
Yeah, I felt
apply
that.
fire damage to it.
Huh.
You
They
also
are
deal
immune.
fire damage to it on your attack.
But I am casting absorb elements here, so I can do something a little more next turn.
Alright. Right, so next up is methods 1 and 2. So I believe that,
There you go.
yeah, 1, which is the one with the blue, has already used its steam breath, so it has to roll to see if it gets it back. It does not. However, method 2 can use its steam breath, and it's going to go after both Orion and Grotrix there. So Orion and Grotrix, roll a dex save for me there, please.
9.
9. Okay, well, you're going to take half damage anyway. And Noct, you're going to take the full damage from this. That's a 4. So, Orion, you take 2, and Grotrix, you take 4. And the other one is going to try and take a claw attack at Javanish. That's number 1. D20 plus 2, isn't it? Yes, it's a 2. Sorry, just making sure I got that on the right screen. That is not going to hit Javanish, even without the mage armor. Okay, so that's it for the Mephit's turn. Javanish is going to attack. He is actually going to pull out this rather bulky looking scroll and goes to bash a Mephit on the head with it. So I am going to roll that attack. He gets +4 to that. It counts as a melee spell attack with his spell scroll. That's a hit. So he's going to do 1d10 bludgeoning damage plus 2d8 thunder damage to it. So
What did he do? Smite the bloody thing?
no, he used a magic spell scroll, like a big bloody spell scroll that they can use to whack people on the head. It can be used as a spell casting focus and a weapon. This is something Lorehold apprentices get. So that he's a second-year student. He gets this from joining his college, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bunk.
Yeah. So let me just see here now. So that's 1d10 plus 2 bludgeoning. It's 2 plus 2 d8. All right. So that is 10 bludgeoning as well as 11 thunder damage to the steam Mephit, and it is immediately killed. Because that is their exact amount of hit points. 21. Let me just put on the little skull token there. There we go. But it does explode. So, Anubis, I'm going to need you to make a dex save for me there, please. I will roll for Javanish. So, R... 20. What is Javanish's dex? It's +2. Okay.
Okay, now that I know the dice is hating on me now. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Well, don't worry. It's still half for you regardless. And it's half for Javanish. So I am just going to roll... It's... what is it again? It's a D8. Yeah, so don't worry too much about it.
Come on.
Okay, so you both take 2 damage. That's not the worst.
Selena, honey, what am I at right now?
I haven't actually really been keeping count. Because I also don't have an updated sheet for you, because you never gave me an updated sheet. Memory serves right, you rolled you got
20. I think 21 was my max.
21 was your max, so then you should be on around about 13 at this point in time. Let me just quickly edit that so that I've got the marker up on it. When it will allow me to work. You're at 13 hit points.
All right.
Hello. There we go.
Alright. Yeah, so I'm just checking whose turn is it now. Javanish took his turn. So yeah, it is Orion's turn now.
I'm gonna ice knife this fucker.
Alright, you do know that you and you and Javanish will have to take the dex because that creature is right in front of you.
What if I throw it behind him?
Alright, I will say that, yeah, you make a DC check for the floor then. I'll just say it's a 10 to hit it.
If I just throw it, if I throw it right where
Yeah. So just throw the ice knife. I'm going to say it's a DC 10 to hit the floor. Make your standard spell attack.
Which is +5.
I'm going to have the method do a dex save.
Oh,
No, of course
nat?
not. Yeah, I got a nat 20.
18.
18. Well, that does hit the floor, so roll the damage for the ice knife's explosion, and it'll be half damage to the method.
God. Someone remind me what an ice knife.
2d6.
Okay, well. Roll 21 just crapped out on me, so.
Would you like me to roll it for you?
Yeah, Selena, roll it for Anubis there, please.
9 points of damage.
9 points. That is halved to 4, because it did make the dex save. Okay, so I will just put 4 damage onto that method. Okay, so next up in the initiative order is Grotrix.
Yes, indeed. I would just like explain.
This method is dead.
I would like to move.
Oh, you can move there. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna get right behind him.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. You do a semicircle around. I get you. Okay. So Grotrix.
Okay, so I'm going to move up, and then I'm going to do a little just savage attack. The
All right. So are you going to do your claw followed by a bite?
Yeah, claw followed by a bite.
Okay. Make your claw attack first, and if it hits, then you can make your bite attack.
That's 1d20 plus 3.
Yeah.
Boop. 9.
Unfortunately, that misses, and you can't do your Draconic Surge.
So that is my turn.
All right then. Right. So next up then is Callie. So I'm just gonna move the screen back over here.
Okie doke. So we're just moving over to the method. And we're casting Primal Savagery.
All right. Is that a save or is that just a spell attack?
It's just a spell attack.
All right then. So roll your attack there, please. That does hit, believe it or not. That is their AC. I always reveal the AC if someone meets it. So yeah, that hits. So roll your damage. 10 damage.
Max damage.
All right, that's great. Okay, so that method is looking real rough right now. So that's the end of Callie's turn. So we're back to Selena.
Alright. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm gonna cycle round to here
Okay.
and attack it
All
from
right.
behind
Make an attack there, please.
with advantage.
No. Oh yeah, because you're flanking it.
So that's 24 to hit, and I'll roll another one. So yeah, 24 to hit with 10 points of damage. Total.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Dead. So you both need to make a dex save there for me, please.
Not a problem.
I will roll the d8. Yeah, that you get the half damage already. Well, quarter damage there. Oh no, calligraphy. You take the half damage.
I take half, yeah.
Yeah. Selena, you're going to take you take half because you're racial. So that is 3 to both of you. And I will mark this as dead. There we go. All right. So next in the initiative order then is the last
I'm
method.
moving it for 5 feet that way.
Yeah. So the
Could've
last.
got, like 5 foot one side.
All right, yeah. So the last method then is going to try. I'm going to see if it can recharge its steam breath. It does. So Grotrix and Javanish are going to have to try and avoid the Steam Breath now. It's going to use it immediately.
Okay.
So I've got to roll the saving throw for Javanish, and then I roll the damage.
11.
11. Natural 20. Oh, no, that's not... Did I roll that properly? I don't think I did roll that properly. No, I did not.
Didn't.
No. Nah, okay, so he failed. D8. So it'll be full damage for Javanish and half damage for... Wait, is it half damage?
No, full damage for me.
No, it's half damage. It's a dexterity of 10.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so... You 8 damage. Okay, so Javanish takes a full 8. You take 4.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Javanish is still looking pretty good though. Like he's not looking too rough. Alright, so it's now Javanish's turn, and he is going to try and bonk it with his magic Lorehold scroll again. Remember, he was able to kill this thing in one hit before. Or at least its buddy, yeah. So let's see here now. Unfortunately, he misses. So this method's caught wild to it. So I believe next up in the initiative order is Orion. So Orion, you're up.
I'm gonna Primal Surge. Or Draconic Surge, whatever.
Draconic Surge, yeah. So you do a claw attack followed by a bite.
Selena.
Your sheet has shut itself. Bear with me 1 hot second. Sheet, stop being a pain in the backside, please. There we go. So it is a +2.
Come on.
That will
13.
hit. So roll before you roll your damage. Roll your second attack. So I believe that's just a D20 plus your Strength mod for your bite.
But I think it's. Well, I think my Strength is +3.
Yeah.
I believe.
Your strength is +2.
Oh, it's
So,
+2.
sorry, it's actually meant to have been a +4. My apologies. So that's actually a 15. But
All right, that hit. Yeah. So roll a +4 for your bite. So remember, you only roll a D6 for the bite, but you roll a D4 +2 or 3 for your bite attack. Yeah. So both those hit. So roll the full damage for the claw and just a D6 for the bite. What's the
1d6, 1d4 +2.
All right.
So one you roll.
So 1d4 +2.
1d4 +2 and 1d6 plus.
1d6, just 1d6, just 1d6. Yeah, because that's how Draconic Surge works.
So it's 3. Come on, 5.
Okay, that's a total of 8.
8.
Okay, believe it or not, this guy's still up. He's not looking too good though. All right, so.
Oh no! Wait. Should I? I'm flanking. Should I have had advantage?
Should have.
Yeah, you should have. Sorry, I forgot all about that.
Roll
Right.
another 2d20.
I should have as well.
Sorry, that's bit there.
So Quandrix, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. H1. 22 to hit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you definitely would have hit that. That's not a critical though, so yeah, it's the same. Oh no, yes, that is your search. So yeah, you got your claw attack. Do your second one as well
Okay.
for your bite. We got to do that one with
21.
advantage. Yeah, that hits.
So for the claw, 1d4 plus 3, 6, and then it's 1d6 plus 3, 8. So
Yeah, okay. You know what? That's
14
enough,
damage.
That's enough damage to kill it. So I'm going to need the 3 of you.
We need to make a dexterity
both
saving
of you
throw.
need
Yeah.
to do a dex saving throw, and so does Javanish. Okay. I'm going to roll Javanish's dex save now.
22 for me.
Okay, so you'll take half damage. Orion, you failed, but you still take half at least. Okay. So I'm just going to roll for Javanish real quick. D20 plus 2 for him. He also okay. So whatever this is, you all take half the damage. 4 damage to each of you. Alright.
Okay.
Javanish looks like he's pretty roughed up, but he's not bloodied. So, there we go.
I am bloody and
Yeah.
just about holding on.
I have no clue.
I have 3 HP. I have 3 HP.
Alright, let me just mark this guy here. Skull, and I will change review. So the combat is now over. I will allow some investigation at this moment in time.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. As investigation is intelligence.
Your investigation is a +3.
Yeah. Let me just get the page back.
Matt 10.
I doubt I'll find anything with only a +1, but...
Alright. So, actually, if you guys go and examine the cauldron with that investigation check, so everybody got a 12. It says a perception check here, but I think investigation. So, Selena, you notice this. So, if you go over to cauldrons, you will actually find, once again, a black substance. The same one you found the same one you found frog spit out, and the same one that you found off that chest earlier in the year.
Has there been anybody that has consumed food whilst we have been here that
No,
would look like it came from these cauldrons?
Everybody was waiting for the food, but it seems that whatever substance was, it made steam with it. So thankfully,
I'm gonna start around and see if I can find one of the cookies.
currently next door. I'll show you right now. See her right there.
You know, as soon as you move it, my screen just went.
Yeah. Well, it's the dwarf cooking ingredient. Yeah, that's what she's saying.
I'm gonna go ask her if she's seen anyone else besides. Like, is she the only cook?
She is the main cook here. Like, there's other people who work here, but she's the only one doing everything.
I'm gonna ask if she has seen anyone enter the kitchen. Aside.
All I know is that in 1 minute I was cooking some food, and then the steam just turned so spicy it turned into like 3 little gremlin-y demon things, and that's the next thing I knew I panicked and ran out.
I'll ask her, has she gotten any weird shipments in for the day?
No, it's most of the stuff that we normally get from the nearby farmers near the university.
I'm gonna roll an insight on her.
Go ahead.
I believe my insight is plus. I believe my insight is +3.
All right.
2 seconds and I shall pull that up for you. Insight is a +2.
+2, so I was
All
one
right,
off.
we're already 3 hours in.
Well, we did have that glitch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that glitch only lasted about 2 minutes though.
5.
5. Okay, well, you can't really tell. In all honesty, with a low number, you can
I'm
either.
skeptical, but I'm like, well, I mean, she can't really. I guess you didn't really see anything, so.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't seem to like the spell casting type, to be honest. She's literally a cook.
Hey,
Like-
cooks can be deceiving.
Yeah, well, that's all I can say, really. Right.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering, and this is his inner monologue talking. From what I'm gathering, someone in one of these colleges is putting black shit in everything and turning everything monstrous. So
Honestly,
either-
you don't know if it's someone from the colleges.
That's what I'm saying. Well, again, that's my theory right now.
Okay.
It's like
Selena's
it
gonna
could be
take a
someone
chance.
in college, or it could be someone not. Like it could be like maybe someone snuck in and is posing as a student doing this bullshit.
All right. Well, you know what time it is now, guys? This is wrapped up, and you guys have an exam coming up. So I'm just going to give you guys are going to have a shared exam on owlbears. So I'm going to give you the rough gist of what you guys would actually. This is the stuff that you'd hear from the textbooks while you're studying. Owlbears are aggressive and often ill-tempered carnivores. They are known to attack without provocation. Owlbears most often live in caves or ruins. The bones of their prey serve as their beds and playgrounds. Owlbears attack with razor-sharp beaks and claws. Many scholars believe a kooky wizard created the first owlbear in a breeding experiment gone awry. However, some elves claim owlbears have always existed in the Feywild. Although they aren't naturally drawn to cupcakes and muffins, these foods are known to quell an owlbear's foul temper. Arcanobiologists believe they quell the creature's rumbling acid reflux.
They're rumbly and they're tumbly.
Yeah. Owlbears respond best to training that mimics exactly what their trainer wishes them to do. Crawling on one's hands and knees is often the best way to teach an owlbear to be a mount. For example, that was the example. An owlbear's screech sounds vaguely similar to the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion. Food growl. Owls don't suffer from indigestion, though making this a sure sign that an owlbear is nearby. Okay, so this is the next day. You guys have your owlbear exams. So I am actually, before you guys all do that, I am actually going to have everyone roll a DC. I'm going to make you all make an intelligence check for me here. Just to see if you studied. I will give whoever rolls. Oh, someone got advantage there. Astral Wings is an advantage gift. Who did you give the gift to? Anubis. All right, Anubis, you got a gift of advantage there. All right, so everybody, I am going to ask you all here to roll a d20. Now you can save your d20 roll for the exams, Anubis, or for this study check that I'm going to give you all.
No, I'm going to save my student dice for the actual exam.
Yeah.
I'm going to save it for the.
No, the student dice only gives you a +6. The d20 gives you the roll for advantage is basically separate thing.
Advantage.
Yeah, advantage. Yeah. So, everybody roll a straight intelligence, and if you roll okay, so Orion, you do not get an extra student dice, unfortunately. Calligraphy, you do not get an extra student. Noct, you did.
Oh, wait a minute.
Selena, you didn't. Okay. So that is you don't have to use your advantage now. Like that's for study. Remember, you're about to do an exam. Okay. So
At least I still have 2 student dice.
yeah, you do. You can use them both, or you can use them once for each question. Okay. So this is a nature check first. This is owlbear disposition and habits. So you have to answer and make a DC 12 nature check. Roll a d20, and you can add your nature, and then you can add your first student dice.
Can we add our student dice after we know the
No,
roll?
you're supposed to do it with the roll. So
Okay.
yeah.
I've only got a +1, so yeah, I'm gonna do.
Selena, roll.
dice.
Did you have a student dice, Selena?
Not on it, no.
You didn't have a student dice? I thought everybody got a student dice at the start.
I have three of them. I never added one on.
Oh, you should have done that.
How do I add an extra? How do I add the DC onto that?
Okay. I'm going to start this again. I'm not going to count those. If you want to know, it's /R 1d20 plus 1d6 plus your nature. You can try again. I'm gonna let you guys try that again. Selena and calligraphy.
Okay.
Nox got it. Selena, sadly, you do not get that, unfortunately. 8's far too low. Okay. Calligraphy, you got it. Nox got it. Orion, yeah, you got it. So, 3 of you have passed the first question. Sadly, you have not passed the first question there. So the second question is Owlbear Companion. So this is the essay section of the exam. This time you have to write an animal handling check. So this is an animal handling check, DC 12.
I don't like going back and forth. Selena,
My animal handling is +2.
Hold on now. That was calligraphy. You passed. That's both your calligraphy's passed. Grotrix has passed.
Selena, I have nothing for animal handling.
+2. You have a +2.
Okay, so D. Yeah, Selena, you got the second question. Yeah.
Advantage. I have advantage.
Okay. Do a D20. Roll another D20 +2. You can add a student dice as well if you want to use your D6.
It's not gonna help.
No.
It might.
Well, no, hold on. It'll help the first one.
Making everything essays, man. I hate fucking essays, and the dice knows it.
You're in a university. You're going to have to do essays.
I'm not the one who's making an essay. This is what it is in the book.
Welcome to college, motherfucker. We do.
Kiss my ass. Fuck essays.
Welcome to university, motherfucker. Essays are a thing.
Yeah, so we have 2 failures. So unfortunately, Anubis, you'll still have to do your job, so you will get 6 gold, but you will not be able to do. You won't be able to go to Dragon Chess Club, unfortunately. Ends the break, so you will be able to get your money for your job at least. Selena, you will also you'll still get money for your job, but unfortunately, you will not be able to attend the club you've selected.
Mm-hmm.
But calligraphy and Grotrix, you will be able to go to your next one. You won't have to take a makeup test for that one. And that is a second set of tests that I'll have to get Clint and Fire to take next time for Punchinello. And
So it's 6 gold for every job?
6 gold. Well, that's a job, not a club. I don't.
Yeah,
do you
I have a job.
Oh, you have a job. Oh, yeah. I think it's 6 gold. Yeah. I don't know how many weeks takes place. I guess you get paid 6 gold a week, so I have to figure that one out. Anyway, so before we go on, I want to let you guys know that there is some classroom gossip going around about a bunch of props that are on the Rose stage. You will get to go to the Rose stage in about 2 sessions' time. We have to get through the next session first, which is the dungeon crawl. But anyway, so first things first.
I want to go to the Biblioplex and buy me a freaking weapon.
We'll sort that out after screen. I gotta get through these this chatter to go. So you guys will hear this from your friends, all right? So the Owlbear prop. That's the first one. The Play Actors Drama Guild has combined the hide of a bear and an owl head taxidermy to create a weird owl bear prop. It was probably a giant owl because a regular owl wouldn't have a head big enough otherwise. The next thing you'll hear stories about a basilisk prop. A prop at this year's festival uses flashes of light to stimulate the gaze attack, just like a real basilisk. There is also a chimera prop. The Drama Guild plans to use a dragon, goat, and lion puppets to simulate a chimera. Someone has figured out how to magically replicate the creature's sounds. And finally, there is a black dragon prop. Someone wants to summon and control a real young black dragon on stage. No way will that work. So
No way. Especially a black dragon.
Yeah, those are the rumors going around. Yeah, they're trying to summon it. A young dragon is essentially the adolescent phase. That's a teenage lawful evil dragon they're trying to summon.
Yeah.
Not a chance will that go well in their favor. All right.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so that is it for this session, guys.
Whoop.
Yay!
All right. So
Okay,
next
what
one,
do the extracurriculars actually do?
the extracurriculars.
Okay.
Okay, so for everyone who you share the extracurricular with, you have a chance to build a bond with them. So actually, I do want you guys to tell me between streams what you're doing on your extracurriculars for the ones you've chosen, and it might get you a point. I'll just have you guys roll off stream or something like that. Just a charisma check or something. For to see if you get friendly with the other members in the guild or not, or club. As for the jobs, you earn money there. There is a chance there as well to earn friendship, but because it's work, it's a higher DC because you're already getting the benefit of money from that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to figure out who we're going to raid out to then. So let's see who's online. Oh yeah, I had to open up Chrome for that. Really annoying. Because Twitch would not work on Firefox for me for whatever reason. Okay, let's see who is on right now. Rufus is on. Redclaw is on. I've already raided out to Rufus twice this week, to be honest. I might raid out to Redclaw then. Yeah, I'll raid out to Redclaw. So yeah, I want to. But before that, I want to thank everybody for joining us this week, and I especially want to thank all our players. This session actually ran a bit long because normally these only take about 2.5 hours. But this was a slightly longer session than normal. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have to raid out to Anubis.
Thank you to our glorious DM.
No, sorry, not Anubis, but yeah, we're going to raid out to Redclaw. I don't think Anubis even streams. So there we go, except for what we do here. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you players for playing. Thank you everybody who joined us tonight. I am going to move us over to our stream endings, our brand new stream endings soon screen. And we will raid out to Redclaw as soon as we can. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching us. I will be back next week. But before I go, Noct, Pros, and Selena, since you're fellow streamers, is there anything you three are up to soon? Oh, actually, Selena, you do have big news, actually.
I do indeed.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT +1, I am going to be starting a 12-hour plus long stream to celebrate reaching 100 followers.
There you go.
Whoop whoop.
There, yeah, very nice. And congratulations on that again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, congratulations.
Feel free to drop in. If you want to do a bit with us, absolutely not a problem. Just jump in, send us a quick message, and we'll discuss what we can do.
All right.
But I know for a fact I'm going to be playing a couple of games with a couple of friends, so
nice.
That'll have to sort of fit around those. But I've kind of not really got much of a schedule on it. So yeah, just anybody that sort of is a streamer and wants to jump in and stream alongside me, absolutely, by all means, jump on in. You don't have to stream alongside me either if you don't want to.
All right.
It is entirely down to yourselves.
So yeah. All right. So Noct, what about you? What are you up to lately, or what are you going? Any announcements you got?
I have no real announcements at the minute. I've just been doing some, just still on the casual stream part at the minute. But yeah, I should be starting up an actual proper schedule next week, so that should be fun.
Okay, cool. Yeah, again, I highly recommend VGen if you want to get one of those like printable. I was lucky enough that someone actually gifted me one, but I will be looking to get a new one. Like that was ages ago. I want to get one that's more fitting with the aesthetic that I got going on right now. Anyway, but yeah, looking forward to that schedule. All right, and finally, Pros, do you have any announcements to make?
Yes, sort of. I'll be continuing tomorrow a amateurly voiced playthrough of the 100-line Last Defense Academy.
Okay.
Where I voice every character.
Very nice. All right.
And I'm also have a small sub goal.
Oh.
Of 50 more subs, and I'll torture myself and play Alien Isolation in September.
Oh boy.
Hell yes.
All right. Then.
Hell yeah.
Actually, well, before we do that, I actually do have one more. I have an announcement myself. I am very close to 200. We are only 16 away. Now, ages back, I promised at one point we would do a Curse of Strahd campaign. However, this is the last D&D campaign that I'm going to run on this channel. Strixhaven is it. But I can compromise. If we make it to 200 followers, or when we make it 200 followers, I am going to run a one-shot of the original first edition version of Ravenloft, but we'll be using
Hell yeah.
we'll be using a conversion with the Shadow Dark RPG. So I'm gonna have to find people who are going.
Ooh.
Yeah, I won't arrange dates for that yet. We have to hit 200 followers first. But as soon as that happens, that's what I'm gonna do. You heard it here first, folks. So if we hit 200 followers on Twitch, I will run that. I found a guy who already teaches you how to make a conversion on YouTube, so I'm going to do that for my channel because I really want to play Shadow Dark. I'll probably run it on a Saturday. Anyway, so that is it. We are now going to start our raid out to Redclaw. Thank you again, everybody who joined us for this stream. I appreciate you all. Thank you again to our players for being great. Hopefully we'll be able to have at least one more of our players next week. I know Selena's not going to be able to play with us next week, unfortunately. But I'm hoping that
Unfortunately, I have a family commitment next week.
That's all right.
I forgot to mention a time zone. That would have helped.
Oh yeah, mention your time zone real quick.
-5. GMT -5.
GMT -5. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, I got to change our screen now. But yeah, thank you everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.